The Committee on Parole is called back to order. The time is 9:55 a.m. Members of the panel are Parole, Tony Marabella, and Cheryl Renazza, who will be chairing today. Our remote location is at LCIW with the staff there. Please introduce themselves.
Warden Thomas.
Care PARDC manager.
Amelia Gordon. Shalika Brown, Lieutenant.
Thank you. Would the offender please introduce yourself for the record, stating your name and DOC number?
My name is Gwendolyn Buford, and my DOC number is 430-832.
Thank you, Ms. Buford. Let me explain the process to you. First, I will read information into the record, then the board will conduct a parole interview with you. At the appropriate time, we will allow the participant who have indicated to speak to have their input. We have Ms. Ashley Dowden from Louisiana Pro Project who will be speaking in support. At the end, Ms. Buford, you'll be allowed to make a brief statement before the board votes. Do you understand the process?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, this is the case for Gwendolyn Buford, DOC number 430-832, date of birth, October 15, 1956, classified as a first felony offender. Offense,
Yes, ma'am.
aggravated rape. Sentencing dates are July 11, 2000, November 10th, 2010. Sentence originally life in prison, amended to 30 years. Parole date, August 1st, 2021. Good time, March 21st, 2024. Full term, September 17, 2029. Is this information correct?
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you. Ms. Pearl.
Good morning.
Good morning.
How you doing?
I'm doing okay.
Good. How many of these hearings have you had?
How many what?
How many parole hearings have you participated in?
I never had any. This is my
Oh,
first one.
Okay. I just wanted to be sure. Why are you in jail?
My charge is aggravated rape.
Yeah, I know what your charges are, but why would you say you in jail?
Okay. I was forced to have sexual intercourse with my son.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, ma'am.
That's what he said. The victim is unopposed to your release, and that's what he said, that you were just kind of doing what you were told as well.
Yes, ma'am.
How you doing?
I'm doing good.
Good. You've had some great programs, 510 hours of programs. Just name the 3 programs you've taken that really had an impact on you.
The moral integrity group. I took NCCR to go into upholstery class because I really want to take that class. Anger management, and I took domestic violence also.
Good.
And those classes really helped me.
Good. So what do you know now you didn't know before?
I know that to be a stronger person, and that I know that I have to be able not to let people manipulate me to do things that I don't want to do. And if something else was to come up like that, I know to be stronger and to take control and to do the right thing and call the cops or whatever I have to do to stop, the situation at hand.
Mm-hmm. Good. That's what I wanted to hear. So what is your marital status now? Are you married?
Divorced. I'm divorced.
You're divorced. And how many children are you the mother of?
4.
What are their ages?
I have a 30. I want to say a 41, a 40. And the victim, I think he's like 35 or 36. I forget their ages.
I understand, but they're all grown. What are your relationship with them now? How's it going?
I have contact with all of them except the victim. And I'm close with all my children.
Okay, that's good to hear. You do have a low Tiger score, and I see that you did complete the sex offender treatment program.
Yes, ma'am.
All that, and that's going to change your life going forward.
Yes, ma'am.
The registration and all that. You're a high school graduate, is that correct?
Yes, ma'am.
And so tell me about the trade. Were you able to finish the trade or what?
No, I'm waiting to get into NCCR. That's like for, I took the class and I want to get into upholstery. If I don't get in the class here and I get granted and go home, my goal is to go to school and to get into upholstery class.
Oh, good. Okay,
I really
good.
want to get into a class. I want to learn how to like upholster, like do furniture and sand down furniture and, revarnish it and everything.
Yeah,
That's the
yeah,
goal that I want to do.
that's good. Make something new.
Yeah.
Make something old and make it new. Now, I do want to inform you now that all law enforcement is opposed to your early release. There's nothing you can do about it, but I just want you to be aware of that. But your
Okay.
victim is unopposed.
Okay.
And I wanted you to know that as well. This is a horrible crime. These circumstances are really, really horrible. I tell
Yes,
you.
ma'am.
Staff, there is anything you want to tell us about Miss Bluford?
About the work.
Hey, good morning.
Good morning.
No, nothing, she hasn't had any write-ups since 2016, so we're proud of her for that, and just completing her different classes that, she spoke of and what's helped her the most. But no, we don't have any issues with Miss Buford here.
All right, thank you.
Thank you.
Madam Chairman, that's all I have.
Thank you, Ms. Wise. I don't see any other questions, so we'd like to hear from Ms. Dowden.
From who? Okay.
Good morning.
Good
Good
morning.
morning.
Good morning. Hi, I'm Ashley Dowden with Louisiana Parole Project, client advocate. I have spoken on a few occasions with Ms. Buford. I've also spoken with her daughter, she would plan to live with long term. We've accepted Ms. Buford in our program, but in a little non-traditional way. She would be going directly to live with her daughter, for two reasons. First of all, there would be the registration, the expense of the registration if she moved to Baton Rouge and then to New Iberia. And also, the housing that we have for our women is not quite in the correct zone for someone, because we want to follow distance guidelines that we have in our parish for people who have to register from schools. So we just wanted to make sure that her residence was on the up and up with all of that. So she will not be housed at Parole Project. So she'll go straight home to live with Amanda in New Iberia. Amanda lives in a rural area. There's no children in the home. She has an excellent relationship with her daughter. But we will be picking up Ms. Buford. We'd bring her straight to Baton Rouge, where we could process her through. We could, start to connect her with any social services that she qualifies for. She would also meet her case manager. She absolutely will have a case manager, and we will provide her a phone and walk her through how she can do our program remotely. So she'd be taking all of the same classes that everyone takes when they come through our reentry program, but we would be doing them remotely. And her case manager would stay connected with her. I would also be participating to make sure we have that double layer of attention on her, since she wouldn't be directly living with us. We will ensure that she has the same supports, the same chance of success as all of our clients.
All right, great. Thank you. Thank you. Ms. Buford, is there something you'd like to say to the parole panel before we vote?
Yes, ma'am. I'd like to say that I know that as a mother that I failed my child, and I take full responsibility for not being the mother that I was supposed to be. That I know that I was supposed to protect him and I didn't. And if I could see him and be able to tell him, I am so sorry that I didn't.
Thank you, ma'am.
Mhm.
All right, I think the panel is
All right.
prepared to vote. We'll start with Ms. Wise.
Thank you, Ms.
Okay.
Bluford. Well said. Well said.
Thank you.
My vote is to grant because of the good work that you've done, the positive comments from the staff, how well you've been doing, and the program to the Louisiana Parole Project. I want you to comply with everything that they ask you to do.
Yes, ma'am.
Comply with them, and then you have a curfew. I don't need you out late. 10 p.m.
Yes,
to 6
ma'am. I'll be in early.
And I want you to go to, find you a church and get involved
Yes,
in
ma'am,
church.
that's on the top of my list.
Go to church. And you have plenty, but now comply with your sex offender registration mandates.
Yes, ma'am.
There's gonna
As
be
soon
some
as I get
differences
out.
there with some minor children and stuff, so be careful. I know you want to be around your grandkids and all that. That may not be the case. So comply with those. And also, you're not gonna be able to leave until DOC approves your residence plan. That's just standard for sex offenders. So I mean,
Yes,
it's really
ma'am.
standard for everybody. So I hope your residence plan get approved. Best
Yes,
wishes
ma'am.
to you. That's my vote.
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you, Ms. Wise. Mr.
Thank
Marabella?
Thank you, Madam Chairman. Ms. Buford, I concur with Ms. Wise. I've reviewed your report. I do have an added condition that I would want to put on. I know you're going to the parole project, and I'm sure they're going to probably give you a mental health evaluation, but I would like to make sure that that's added on, because in your documents, it shows that that's
Yeah,
a high need that you have. And
Yeah, good.
my recommendation would be that you get a mental health evaluation, follow whatever treatment is recommended, and follow their medication. If they give you medication, you're to take that medication according to prescribed, okay?
Yes, yes, sir.
Good
Thank
luck to
you.
you, ma'am.
Thank you.
Ms. Buford, I do concur with my colleagues. My vote is the same for the same reasons. So you'll go to the parole project plan and participate remotely. And
Yes,
all the
ma'am.
other special, do you understand the special conditions?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, good luck to you, ma'am.
Thank you.
All right, Warden, that concludes our business at your facility. So we'll adjourn. It is, let me see, 10:07. Thank you so much for accommodating us.
Thank you.